Hi guys, Chox here, and welcome back to my channel in the kitchen playlist. Today we're gonna make fried green tomatoes. All right, here we go. Quick, easy, delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my top secret recipe with you. There it is. Pause the video to get all the details. Never mind, I'll just explain it. Okay, so here we are. I have 4 green tomatoes sliced at about 1/4 inch thick. The trick to this going off like really easy is to do your prep work. Okay, I've got a frying pan ready and I've got a little bit of oil. Bloop. I just do a little bit at a time. I do not like to fry the tomatoes in a whole lot of oil. I've tried it and I really don't like it. So there we go, just a little bit in the pan. Once that warms up, it'll get all over the place and we'll be good to go. I use 3 separate bowls and I use 3 separate forks for each one. So essentially it's just like the tip of my finger that's getting dirty in this. It doesn't have to be all messy. So in this first bowl, I've got 1/2 cup of flour and some salt and pepper. Dump. And this is just for dredging. So you're going to go from the tomato to there. This bowl I have 2 eggs that are going to be beaten with a fork. This bowl I have 1/4 cup of flour with salt and pepper, or season it with however you want. And I have 1/2 cup of cornmeal. And then there's a little trick to this that I like to do. Another thing you're going to need is a little draining space, a place to rest the tomatoes after they come out of the hot frying pan so that the little bit of oil can drip down. So you want a nice little place that you can put them with a wire rack. Okay, so here's a tip I like to do with the cornmeal and flour. Just take the back of your spoon and mush it in a little bit, because sometimes the cornmeal is very coarse and this will just help it stick as a coating better when you go to fry it. Okay, so we've got the oil is hot, and a good way to tell is just a little drop of water. Yep, it's hot. So we're going to take our tomato, dredge it in that first bowl of flour. I use separate forks to keep everything clean. Into the egg mixture. From there, into the flour and corn. Into the flour and cornmeal. Give that a nice coating. And then from there, right into the pan. Ooh, that's a little hot. So we're going to do this nice and fast. I've got a cloth down so I don't make a huge mess on my burners on the stove here. So prep is the key to making this work. Some people like to coat all the tomatoes first. I don't like touching them too much. So I just follow Gordon Ramsay's rule with like scallops and go clockwise. Start in one position and go around. Okay, so we are going to fill the frying pan around and then get ready to flip them in just a couple of minutes. Okay, and there's the last one in the circle. I'm just going to have a quick peek at this first one. Careful, it's going to be hot. You can use another minute or so. And I'll be right back. Alright, it's time to flip out. That looks good. Look nice and crispy. See, I do not use a lot of oil in the bottom of my pan. Hear that? Nice and crispy. Alright, we'll leave these to fry and golden on the other side, and then I'll move them to my tray. Okay, so these are nice and goldeny. I'm just going to transfer them right to the tray, to the drip tray. Once this little production line gets going, it goes really quick. Ooh, and it's slippery. Oops. Alright, now what I do here for the next batch is I just add a little bit more oil to my pan, spread it all around, let it warm up, and then we're ready to go again. Alright, so this is the result of those tomatoes that we had sliced on the plate. These ones are a little more brown than the first batch, but it's kind of like pancakes that way. We do have a little bit of extra fixings. I'm just going to turf that and maybe fry that up and give it to the dog because, you know, scrambled eggs. So let's give these a taste. Alright, so here we go. This one's cooled off a little bit. I have a little bit of ranch dressing just to give it a try. I love these plain. Oh. That is a summertime treat right there. Alright. Oh, I could just eat these all night long. Pretty good with ranch.
Blue cheese. Blue cheese.
It's pretty good with ranch. I just like them with a little bit of salt on them. And I do like them a little bit darker. But great summertime treat. You only get fried green tomatoes, you know, beginning and end of middle of season. So, this is quick, easy. I really hope you try it. Thanks so much for hanging out here with us in the kitchen. Go cook. It's delicious. I'll see you next time.